Hey guys, today I want to talk about a new form of upsell I've been testing. It's been doing very well for one of the offers I'm running. So that's a low ticket offer. And the idea here was to maximize the amount of calls we could get to pitch a 10K program in the back. And at the same time, increase the AOV of the funnel, right? So one of the upsell we had was like a paid call upsell, right? But then I'm gonna just show you quickly like the stats. You can see like we got some payments like that. So like $208. That's all on cold traffic. Everything you're seeing here is cold traffic. So let me see. Yeah. So we're getting, like this is like this. We're getting calls as well. And then we're getting people as we're getting the upsells. So that's great. Like this really helps us to recoup the ad spend and at the same time like get book calls straight on the funnel, right? So doesn't include the book calls we're getting from the welcome sequence we have in place. And just show the stats real quick. Where this is big enough, yeah, it's full. Yeah, so you can see here, upsell one is doing well. I think it's like 5 divided by 22. It's like around like 22% take rate. So that's cool. And then on the second upsell is where I've been testing this new form of upsell, right? So basically like we're getting people to, you can see here like 4 people here book calls and here as well. So that's like 7 people who book calls. So out of 18, that's roughly around close to 39%, right? So it's like 7, 18. So we're getting like close to 39% of people booking calls, and at the same time we're getting revenue out of that, right? So let me walk you through how I came up with this idea and everything. Again, like with my shitty drawing skills and full impro, like I have nothing prepared, but that's how I like to launch videos, so I can get these up quickly and then give some value out there. All right. So the idea with this is first on the OTO2 we were doing a paid call. All right. So this was like the OTO2. I'm gonna make this bigger as well because it's like kind of hard to see. The OTO2 before it was like a 60-minute custom roadmap call, and that worked pretty well. And then like we were getting a good take rate on that, and we were selling this at $67, right? And like I also heard like in the space people doing like evaluative calls, right? And that's something I also wanted to test, right? So what I did is I was like, okay, I'm getting people actually booking calls here and paying for that. That's great. Let me put this in green actually. So that's cool, right? But at the same time, I was like, what if we also offer them a paid evaluative call, or like a free evaluative call, because I wanted to maximize the amount of people booking calls on this page. So what I did is I started offering as a downsell, like I did like a pop-up, right? And that pop-up was let me see, it was like a downsell pop-up, right? And that pop-up was like pretty much saying like, hey, like we saw that you tried to buy the OTO2, which is this one, but if it seems like you said no to that, just to like thank you for this, and maybe because of the price, I want to offer you a free 30-minute evaluative call, right? And if you're wondering like what the fuck is this, Alan talks about that. There was this guy in Nothing and Back who used to offer like art, like he's offering art, and then one of these upsell is like a free book call, right? And in that call it was like helping people find out how much worth is their art to sell, and they were selling a call for that. And then at the end of the call, they would flip that over to sell the backend, and that worked very well, right? So I was thinking like, hey, like just do this. So you always want to make your marketing valuable. That's what Alan says, Alan Sutanich. So if you can make your call valuable and give them value, it's very, very interesting for them and very likely that they're actually going to book this call, right? So I did this, right? So pretty much I got one upsell page selling a custom roadmap call for like $67. And then if they say no to that, I was offering them with the pop-up a downsell and offering a free evaluative call for them, right? So it depends on the niche, right? I can't disclose what this one was about in this niche, but you just have to think about, hey, how can I provide something that is valuable to somebody through a call, right? Not like a free strategy call, but like more like something of value they can use, right? So that's what I did. And I started to notice that people were going through the funnel, and a few of them, like lots of them, they were, saying no to the free call, custom app call, but a few of them were actually saying yes to this downsell. And at some point I was like, okay, man, that makes sense, because it feels like this free, this is what is free. It would make way more sense to actually flip that over and offer actually the evaluative call as a paid one and the custom roadmap call as a free one, right? I think I got this, I thought about that since like the person who actually invented, this evaluative call did a great post on Nothing Out Back about how he actually started offering this as paid and it was working for him. So I was like, okay, what if I actually take this, I offer a paid evaluative call as an upsell, and if they say no to this, I actually offer them an opportunity to get a free custom roadmap call or strategy call. I like custom roadmap call because I think free strategy call is a bit overused now, so you want to have something like new. So that's what I ended up doing, right? So what I did afterwards, up, there we go, is the OTO2 became a 60-minute, it could be 30-minute, but I like to, when I launch a new offer, I like to make it super attractive to see how people react, and then, I think over time I'm gonna put this as like 30 minutes, but it was like a 60-minute paid evaluative call, and that was for $67. And then the downsell on this was a free let's say like, yeah, custom roadmap call. It has been doing very well. You can see, so in this graph, you can see here from these dates that these are like paid call, so people paying for a paid evaluative call, and these are people who actually get the free call, right? So I'm pretty much getting like paid call, which is bringing more calls and as well getting money, right, to recoup the ad spend, which is dope. And at the same time, I'm recouping all the people who say no to this with a free call, which is actually bringing me even more calls, right? That's why I like to call it the hybrid call upsell, because you're combining paid call with free call on the same page, so you can maximize your AOV and also maximize the amount of calls you can get on one single page. And that's just on the funnel itself, right? And all these calls, you can use them in so many ways to ascend them to the high ticket program, right? For instance, like the evaluative call, you bring a lot of value to them to a point where you can actually flip it and pitch the backend. And then the free custom roadmap call is a typical, you're giving them the solution, the whole path, and at the end it's like, okay, you can do it yourself or you can do it with us, right? So lots of great touch points to ascend to the backend. And because today's a good day, I'm gonna also show you quickly like how I did this downsell. So let me see. So you have the typical paid. So the paid call, right? It's just the page, right? And then it's like $67, right? If I can zoom this properly on my thing. Yeah, okay, cool. And then you have the CTA, right? That's for the, could be upsell 1, upsell 2. We're doing this as OTO2, right? In here. And then you got the link below for downsell, right? So if somebody actually clicks here, right? What's gonna happen is I've got this like pop-up, right? I love pop-ups because basically you're not sending them to a new page. It's the same page, so they can save energy, and as well it's much faster. It's like instant, right? So they instantly get a pop-up, and that pop-up goes like that, and it's like a little hand, right? It's like wait, and I go into like wait before you go. Like I understand that like $67 might be too much today, but I don't want to leave you empty-handed. So here's a free I can write today. Here's a free gift for you, right? And at the end of that, I put a box in here. Box, yeah, a little box. And in that box, I just wrote like, claim your free 30-minute strategy call, right? And afterwards, I was like, I just put bullets, right? So I was like, you're gonna get this, you're gonna get this, you're gonna get this, right? So bullets about what they're gonna get in the call, and then at the bottom I put like CTA, right? And then the no thanks, right? So that's what I get. That's the pop-up, right? And it's helping us getting more book calls, right? So that's dope. So hopefully you found this useful. So if you start using that, it's gonna help you, like I showed here, get people to pay for calls, and as well get people to join free calls, right? So you're gonna get book calls from evaluative paid calls, and then you're gonna get book calls from a free strategy call you're offering on the same page. And that's gonna allow you to maximize your AOV again, and then maximize the amount of calls you're gonna get. So you're gonna get notifications like this, right? So I hope you enjoyed this video. And again, I call it the hybrid call upsell. Feel free to use that. And then if you like this, please like drop a like on the video, and feel free to subscribe as well. Like maybe if I can hit 100 subscribers, that'd be dope. And then if you want to have me go over like your low ticket offer, feel free to DM me, and then we can go into it. All right, take care.